So, recap. You guys survived the siege on Greenest. You were
Woohoo!
then asked by the mayor of the town, Governor Nighthill, to trail the raiders and see. He wants information. He wants to know why his town was attacked, who did the attacking, strengths, weaknesses, anything you can gather. And then on your way out of town, a lone wounded monk came up to you and asked you to search for his master, who has been missing since the attack. He suspects that he was captured and would like you to keep your eye out for him. So after gearing up and everything, you found the trail very easy to follow. A big swath of trampled grass going off into the distance, and following it, you came to a small group of stragglers, which you dispatched easily, trying to
We
wait for.
accidentally dispatched them. We wanted to talk to them.
Well, you knocked a lot of them out,
Yeah.
and then you decided to try to wait for one of them to take a pee to knock out a straggler. That didn't quite work out for you. Apparently kobolds have the bladder of a camel. Um,
We
so
need to drink more water.
yeah, yeah. So that and then after that one, you sidestepped an obvious ambush from another group and made your way to the raiders' camp, which you found in the a hollowed out plateau. So you decided to
Okay.
climb the southern edge of the plateau rim, and you are now looking down upon the raider camp. I think we left it off last time where you did some looking around. You got some good perception checks, and the general layout of the camp is it slopes from northwest to southeast. The lowest level at the mouth of the plateau, right about here, and all the way through here is the kobold level. Disheveled-looking huts, filth, things you would expect from kobolds. It slopes up into the other humanoid, where the other humanoids are gathered, and it becomes a little bit nicer, a little more organized. And let's see. So then, believe you noticed. So these tents over here at Area 1 were under guard. You see um, this tent. Oh, it looks like Edison subscribed to me. Yes, he followed. So welcome, Edison. Thank you for. We hope to see you soon. Thank you for following the channel. Anyway, this tent looked like a command tent. It's got a wide berth around it with four dedicated guards and four dedicated guard drakes. And see this area right here. You slight change from last time. Before was just a single person strung up on like one of those X boards, like kind of like they're being think the flayed people from Game of Thrones without actually being flayed. That sort of setup. But now there is you see another figure down there. You can't quite make him out, but there's now two figures, kind of alone, singled out for special treatment by the cult. And they don't. And other than that, let's see. These areas right here are dense brush, and then areas like this are rockfall and boulder tumbles that go at least part way up the cliff face. You got two guard towers, one at the front, and then one on this little ledge. And the only ladder you see is right about here to provide easy access to the guard tower. And there you go. We are now caught up and refreshed since it's been a few weeks. Take it away, guys. What do you want to do? Ask questions. Be inquisitive. You guys are right here, and you need to
That's why I couldn't see us.
get inside the camp somehow.
Yep. Okay, so
Oh yeah, and as I mentioned, like off channel in our little group chat, you did know like the and from here you can't quite make out a whole lot of detail from the entrance to the camp, but you do notice it's very disorganized. People were kind of straggling in, ones and twos, and small groups. There's not a whole lot of organization in the entire camp at the
okay.
moment.
Um, in this area here, that dense brush, is it like a like trees, or is it more like
You're
little tall grass?
talking tall grass, like really tall grass, like savanna type of grass. 4 to 6 feet tall. But no,
Okay.
we're not talking trees or any kind of like dense brush.
Okay.
Hmm. Could a dwarf hiding it? Right?
Well, dwarf is less than 6 feet tall, so probably if you
Probably
crouch.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm
Hard to
Amsterdam
thinking,
hide.
is the harder
yeah,
proposition.
yeah, the
Yeah, should we discuss? You guys need to discuss the elephant in the room.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
So yeah, or even you could hide in that tall grass.
Huh?
But how good are we in the climbing department?
I mean, I'm not
I'm not
very.
that good, but I'm not that good, but maybe. But the thing is, what do you want to do if we want to go to uh the bushes here? What's the what's the purpose? I mean, what are we?
Does on a question on the side to kind of like keep in line with the objective. Is anyone good at drawing or cartography or something? So that we could like take a map back to Greenest, like Governor Nighthill or something
Um,
like that.
Wrong character. No, I'm not.
Uh,
I am not.
Let's see.
uh,
Yeah,
I'm good at masonry. I can
you
carve
could.
out a map.
Yeah, when you get you a stone tablet and then you just
Yeah,
like carve out the.
carve out a map. I don't even have like paper or anything like that. So
I have paper, but I mean,
yeah.
making a map is the hard part.
Well, you could try.
We'll do what we can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll,
So I was thinking we could use a distraction, like not ourselves, but we could like go over here, one
Over
of
where?
us,
Okay.
and like set fire to something, and then
yeah.
come down around here or somewhere, like far
Okay.
away, far away from the fire.
The problem is we might need to get back up the same way then if we create a distraction at the entrance.
You're
And
absolutely
that's,
right. Thinking about the escape.
yeah.
There's
That's-
nothing about
Okay.
that.
What
Get in and kill everyone.
So do we have a rope? I do have a rope.
yeah, we have rope. No, but I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so that straggler idea is not bad. Maybe like I could sneak in, grab an overcoat, and do our overcoat dwarf, fearless disguise, and just straggle in, and that's how we get our our intel.
Yeah, but once we're in, what do we do? Because we need to know.
Oh, we just keep our eyes open, and we'll have 4 eyes and 4 ears. So, and meanwhile, like, oh, we don't have. Okay, meanwhile, maybe RM is climbing down to the tall brush, and we can meet with him there. And by then, we must have learned something, right? Because we're crossing all the whole campsite.
So you want Arim to climb down into the tall brush, and then you
Yeah.
guys go through the entrance.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea. So what if, and hear me out, what if we get caught?
Okay.
Oh, yes.
But it's a controlled
Right.
plant, right?
Oh, yeah, we get caught, and then Arm
And
saves
then
us. No, we're
RM,
still fighting our way out.
yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Okay, what if Arm gets caught? Okay, I don't know what to do here.
I don't know, man. I've been thinking about this like
yeah,
on and off at different
me too.
moments throughout like the last
For 3 weeks.
like the
For
last few
3
weeks
weeks.
and just being like, I don't fucking know, man.
I had no idea.
I have no idea how to go about
I
this.
mean, do you guys want to make, any additional checks to try to ease your,
yeah, I
try
do
to
feel like we
aid
need
your,
to do that.
try to aid your decision making?
I feel like we need something else to go on.
Yeah.
But I
So
don't know.
I mean,
Don't have any idea.
Okay.
Technically, we do have information already.
True. Yeah. We
So
do. Yeah.
uh,
But I don't know. Like maybe we can Metal Gear Solid it up and hide in boxes or something.
yeah.
I'm not saying that will work for my character though, but
Okay. All right, but so, like, tactically speaking, right? This would be the safest or the shortest path to the prisoners. Not the safest, but the shortest. And we can maybe hide in here, or I don't know, maybe take some disguises or something.
can I
What
want
are
to
these?
roll a perception check exactly to look at this area to get a better look to see if it's even worth considering really. Do you want me to just roll it, Ryan?
Yeah, give me a perception
Okay.
check.
Alrighty, perception.
All right, from your vantage point, fairly close to that, those huts look fairly nondescript. You got the brush right here that extends fairly far from the cliff wall, and you notice these huts are look, at least from your vantage point, look nicer than the ones in the lower section, and raiders are milling about, going in and out. You kind of easy peasy, loose, just kind of going about their post raid business.
Okay. They are not necessarily armed, they're just relaxing and walking about, eating and sleeping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Um, I'd say roundish, like before midday.
Okay, so it's right. It's day.
Let's wait till they all have to go to the restroom.
Yes.
At the same time.
Hopefully, no kobolds in the parties.
Oh.
So maybe we could wait until nighttime, set fire
Okay.
to something, and then go down here,
You just want to burn something, dude. You just
Yes.
or create it, blow something up. I don't know.
yeah.
Was knowledge of where the monk was metagame knowledge, or can we perceive where the monk is being held?
I mean,
want to know. Just think. Yes,
you can. I mean, you could try to make a perception.
Okay.
Okay.
So
maybe that's what we do.
scanning the area. I want to see if I can see any hint of the monk or prisoners outside of the figures that are on the cross, like the not the crosses but the X.
No, again, the only these these people right here are the only ones that seem to be prisoners that you can see.
Okay.
But again, there's these huts are under guard.
Okay. Those are on their guard. But these
Okay,
aren't.
so another option is to take the tower here, and we have a good entrance and exit point with the ladder, right?
That's a good point.
And we could, in theory, quickly come down, check the command hut or the prisoner hut or whatever, and
We
go out quickly.
we had considered something along those lines. Our issue was getting to the tower because there's like a
Well,
drop before it,
We could
like
go
getting to
down.
and from the tower.
Well, can
Because
Can't
there's like
we
a
just,
cliff
like-
face. But yeah.
well, there's
we
like a
have
ramp
rope.
over here, right?
Yeah, we have
Oh, is that
ropes
like
and
a-
stuff.
Well, it's not.
Oh.
It's not like a smooth connection. It's not like it connects smoothly up here. There's still a bit of a drop.
It's still a bit of it. Well, we have ropes, yeah.
Yeah, we have ropes.
As Trevor
Do
Yeah,
we have
I
knowledge
like-
of how much weight a rope can support?
said. Well, we have several ropes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that idea. So we take the tower. We have one point, safe point of entry.
Take the
or
tower,
safe
yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But to take the tower,
Problem,
we have to make the distraction. We have to fire something.
yeah, it's gonna have to be like the stealthiest take of the tower that we can. Like they can't raise the alarm.
Exactly.
So we
We're
would
gonna have
either
to
have
murder
to
everybody.
we would either have to split up or set up something, set up a distraction we can activate remotely.
Set up a timed distraction.
Because we would have to go.
Yeah.
Where's the, like like around or like around, to the distraction and
Yeah.
back, or else the person setting the distraction is doing their own thing.
Yeah. Indeed.
But when we take the tower, like all of us at the time, like a squad going in and take the tower.
Well, we could try to do it stealthily. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got so far. We guys have been debating. At least 45 minutes has passed in the game time.
All right.
Yeah, it's
But
still early.
but the thing about the distraction is that we're gonna be approaching a guard tower, which is their probably
Their job.
yeah, it's their job to look around for
Although they haven't seemed very organized, have they? Let's get a good look at the tower again to see if they are like tight security or they're as disorganized as the end.
yeah. Can we get closer?
This
Yeah,
tower,
you can
is
try to
it-
get closer.
Is it?
So,
Is
I
the top
wanna
of
walk
this
around.
tower level with this floor here, with this ground?
I would say it's probably above it. At least yes.
Above it.
Not like
Okay.
super above it, but
But
yeah, they can clearly see this.
Okay.
All right. So we can't get too close.
Yeah.
Okay. So, damn it.
It's a conundrum.
Let's. I guess screw it. I'm gonna roll perception to see, looking across the gorge to the tower, if I see anything along the cliff face that seems like it could make it easier to access.
All right. So the tower itself, the guards up there, the guards look on point. They're looking out. They're changing positions, looking different directions. But as your gaze wanders across the cliff face, you notice the cliffs themselves are really broken. They're not very smooth. So there's many a ledge or crevice or hole or the all along the cliff face. In like the entire this is a very broken plateau. It's seen weather, it's seen
Okay.
erosion.
Okay.
Okay, so since we've been looking down at the plateau, not the plateau, the valley here for an hour, what do we notice people looking in this direction at all?
No, like it's almost as given like this entire area from about here to here. Like there's guards on this tent, and there's a couple guards, at the entrance to this cave, and the general, grunt that's walking around seems to give both places a wide berth.
Okay, so maybe we should too.
Yeah.
um,
Hmm. Hmm.
okay, so we can probably climb down the cliffs.
Yeah. Um, I weigh I weigh a lot. So I'm afraid of
You weigh a lot?
the rocks not being able to support me, but we can try. So I weigh 346 pounds.
Holy crap! Really?
Well, he's an elephant.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the Loxodons are not light on their feet.
Loxodons push the upper boundary of medium creature.
Yeah, like
The
yeah.
upper.
Yeah, like I thought Goliaths did before, and then I saw like Loxodons. I feel like almost more so.
All right, so
Right. So
time
let's
is
just-
time is time is passing.
Time is passing.
Okay, in the time that's passing, we devise a set of hand signals so that we can communicate with like a team in the ground and somebody up in the cliff telling us like move here, move there, and then we can just keep communication and then sneak through the camp and look for the intel and all of that stuff.
Right.
Okay, well, let's see. Since you're doing this on the fly, how about everybody gives me an intelligence check
Intelligence.
Okay. Intelligence.
and
intelligence.
DC 10.
And a DC 10.
No
Yeah, at a
intelligence?
DC 10.
Ah,
You've got to be kidding me.
I can't understand your pause, dude. The
Did
hell?
I even roll? Did I roll?
I don't see a
got-
roll for. Yeah, I don't see a roll for you.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you spend about another hour trying to, get out to nail down a set of simple hand gestures and signals.
Yeah.
If Zerafina thinks you've insulted his entire dwarven ancestry, her entire dwarven ancestry. Aram just kind of looks confused. You're not sure you're quite getting there.
Damn it.
The tables have turned. Now I don't get the signals.
I'm like, what?
Damn.
What are you trying to say, Cat?
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't thinking about it. I don't know how dexterous like paws are
Yeah, the
at
paws, I
giving
kind of-
intricate like
Okay, so maybe
Hand
we make
signals.
an easier version of it. Like, when dragons are flying overhead and people are helping them land, we can do like this or maybe like
Oh.
this. That sort of larger signals. Maybe we learn those.
Okay, you
Yeah.
you can make. I'll give you guys another intel. You can make another intelligence check, but at the cost of some time to try to try to make this attempt
Okay.
again.
Slowly now to see if I can understand you.
yeah. Oh,
Oh, now
One more,
now
one more.
I get it. Now I get it.
let's see. Intelligence, where are you?
Come on.
There you All right.
So that's what you were trying to say. Okay.
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay, so another 45 minutes pass, and you finally feel confident that you've come to an agreement upon a set of simple hand gestures to convey simple meanings. You can't have a like an in-depth conversation, but you can, you know, determine simple direction and, you know, halt and go forward and that sort of thing.
That's perfect. Now the trick is who has the highest perception that can give us those those signals. Is it me?
I have
Perception.
3 as passive. 3, what the hell? 13. 3, that would be terrible.
I have
Yeah.
9, so yeah.
Passive 12. Okay.
Okay. So I guess, yeah, Yarum is
13,
the most
right?
perceptive.
12. Okay. I guess yeah. So Arm, you want to stay up then, and we'll sneak in, or I can stay up and then you sneak in.
Well, I feel like
Say-
we need to get closer to the tower before nightfall. Because
Probably. What if Stabby and Sarah take the tower while Aram causes a distraction, and then after we have caught the tower, we can give him a signal to come to the tower.
what kind of distraction am I going to make?
Fire!
Serafina wants to see the world burn. Okay.
I don't know.
Do you have do you have any
something.
Let me see.
explosives or any fire anywhere?
I don't know. Something.
Fireman?
Well, actually, I could do so.
Have you
that's
seen
really
The Princess
short
Bride? The fire giant. I am the dread pirate
range.
Robert.
I do have
something like that, right?
thaumaturgy,
Yeah.
and I can make my voice boom and stuff like that.
See?
Yes. Can you maybe change your appearance to look like a big dragon or something?
Well, he's a big
That
Or a
I
small
cannot.
dragon.
I am a big elephant man at least.
Yeah.
But I can't do a dragon.
You can move your
Okay.
trunk around
Mhm.
in scary ways.
Yeah. You just don't want them to kill you.
Yes, Carlos Towers. It's just
All
that
right.
it's okay.
So
That's-
we're now in early afternoon. Moving on, the sun has definitely shifted position quite a bit since you
Yeah.
started observing the camp. So
So, what do you think about that?
What am I? I mean, I don't have any way to set things on fire. I could throw torches at stuff.
Or something?
Because if I make my voice, if Aram makes his voice very loud and they just find him,
Yeah, they're just gonna find
like,
him. Yeah, they're just gonna find him.
I don't really know what he's going to do from there.
Okay. I can give you my torches, which are only 2 because I'm small. I can't carry that many.
I have
Um,
torches.
wait, are
Which
you
I
actually
don't
going to
really
try
need,
the
yeah.
Dread Pirates Robert thing?
I don't know. Is that actually what we're gonna send Aram to do?
I mean, not
No.
do that, but just like
Just light
throw
up a
some
bunch
torches?
of torches
Yeah,
and throw
yeah.
them into the camp. Maybe
Just
on
like-
some
well-
tents or something.
Yeah,
I could do that.
yeah.
How far is I mean, I need to walk over there to get a better sense. That's the problem. But I guess can I tell from here how far not this distance is from the cliff to
Well, you gotta.
perception?
One. Okay.
no. Or do I need to actually move closer to get a sense of what's up?
Yeah, you're probably gonna need to move closer to get a sense of distance here. You're fairly you're at least
Yeah.
like 1,200 feet, 12 to 1,500 feet away.
Yeah.
Your eyesight's not that good.
Yeah. Indeed.
And
And
if
yeah,
you
I would
try
need
to,
those torches because I actually don't have any torches. I have a candle.
Mhm. And if you're too far, it's gonna take you longer to get to the tower.
Yeah. So should we just decide this is what we're gonna try to do then? Like, because we should, if it is what we're doing, we should probably split up. Because if we go together to the front, either way, it's gonna take a long time, and I wouldn't really be able to walk around at night unless it's like a full moon or something. Because I don't think I should walk with a torch above
Yeah.
the camp.
That's what I meant. We split up. You throw the torches, and when we see the guards are distracted, we make for the tower and take it. Hopefully, that's the idea.
Yeah.
And once we take it, we signal you with the new signals we know, so you can come to us.
At the risk of taking even more time, should we get a better look at the entrance just in case? Because it did seem like it was easy to kind of walk in.
Yeah, but once we're in, what are we gonna do in this part of the?
True. But once we start anything, what are we gonna do?
Well, if we take the tower silently, um,
Well,
we can just like stay there, like
is
guard it.
can we be silent if we're setting stuff on fire?
Well, the fire's gonna be on the other side of the camp.
And then they're just
On
gonna
the
forget that
cobalt
someone
side.
set something on fire.
It's on the cobalt side, so maybe they just
Sure,
think it's
actually,
It's on the
cobalt.
cobalt side, yeah.
yeah, that's a good point. That
Shenanigans.
actually,
Yeah.
that makes a bit more sense. Although I don't trust myself to throw torches from a cliff to ignite huts.
Okay, so what if I stay behind and throw the torches, and you are larger and bigger, you're a cleric, so you guys take the tower, and
Well, sure, but we could be more easily seen, like going
but they're not
around.
gonna be looking.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Okay, so how many torches can I carry?
Well, you're like
Uh,
what, 3 foot something, and a torch itself is like a
3
foot and a
foot,
half
3 feet.
long.
Yeah. Every
Alright.
torch weighs 1 pound. So
Okay,
What's your weight capacity?
sun is starting to move towards the horizon.
weight capacity, 150. Yeah, I can carry 10 torches.
All right, you guys have a plan?
Yeah, give me the torches. Let's do this. I'll set something on fire. You take the tower when you see the fire, and then we're good.
I love Stabby's ride or die.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So
Aram's concern, like, Stabby, are you sure? And so, yeah, I'm just gonna go take these things and light some stuff on fire, and then you guys go.
They're not gonna see me. If they see me, I'll just act like a cat, and they'll think nothing of it.
okay,
This should be fun. Okay.
and stuff.
Of course.
All right.
So just in case, before we start, I grab some like branches or something just to hide behind if we see something.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good one.
La Ventura, like,
Arm
hide-
grabs a whole
hide.
tree, I guess.
takes the whole train.
Okay. So who can spare some torches?
I only have a candle.
I have
mean,
5 torches. I can give them to you. Yeah. Here you go.
Okay. Do you want to keep one?
Sure, but I have dark vision, so I don't really need them.
But Arm does. Do you
I
But
have?
yeah.
do not. I
But if
I
you
have
want, I can give you 4. Yeah. So just in case.
eight,
I just deleted 4 torches from my inventory. So
I have light, so like as a cantrip, so I can give myself a light source.
Okay, so I have 6 torches now. All right, let's do that.
all right,
Secret handshake. Yeah.
let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
It's already like 4 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
Arm contemplates
So,
life as he walks.
So I stand on the threshold of the bushes here, just waiting and observing the guards in the tower.
Okay, so it says so. You just traveled about 600 feet and change. So let's say that took him about 20 minutes to do.
That's a slow cat.
Okay.
Low pace, but I
Okay.
was carrying
Okay,
the
10
torches.
Well, he was carrying
10 minutes because he was carrying a whole bunch of torches and trying to at least be not noticed.
Right.
Yeah.
So once I get
Yeah.
there, all tired and stuff, do I get a better view of who's in here?
You see, again, these ones down here are shabby. They're a bunch of kobolds and stuff. Yeah, you can tell even more that this level is just, is where most of the kobolds hang out, and it looks like it.
Okay,
Do you
so
want
I
to,
probably
like,
want-
is that it? Do you actually want to roll perception to
Yeah, let's do perception first. I want to know if it's like bad kobolds or good kobolds. Perception.
All right.
There could be
You
good
you really
kobolds,
are
you don't know.
you really aren't well versed in the nuances of kobold morality. So the notions of good and good versus bad you can't really tell.
Okay. I'll try not to burn too many of them. Maybe I backtrack a little to set this one on fire.
All right. Well, I want from where we are. I want to like scan the cliff face. Oh, I'll throw up perception. Like from where we are, like the top part, the flat. I want to scan basically like the floor just to see if there's things we could possibly hide behind as we get closer to the tower.
I have a branch.
No, aside from the floor of this hollow in here is fairly bare, except for the patches of 4 to 6 foot tall grass and these boulder tumbles like on in the corners here. And welcome to Edison. How's it going?
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Good, good.
But from your vantage point, you get a closer look at right here, and you do notice that this guy kind of looks half elfish, and a similarly trussed up next to him is a creature kind of reminiscent of the brute that Aram fought hand to hand at the gates of the keep. Only this one is gold in nature, gold in color.
See, also, I can't see that too far.
Both of them are kind of slumping very much. They're like, you can't really tell for sure, but just from the fact that they're not really showing much life, you can tell that they're not doing too good.
So we have to rescue. Okay. First of all, we continue with our plan because that's the way in, right?
Yeah.
Continue our plan because now now we see something else interesting.
And yeah, that's. I guess we we signaled. Well, yeah, we signaled to
Stabby.
Stabby, I guess. Do we need to do like a performance or something?
Yeah, whoever's signaling, do a performance, and Stabby, give me a perception.
Because we're kind of far away, yeah.
Yeah.
Or actually, no. What's your Are you Stabby? Are you actually looking in their direction to like in anticipation? Or are you looking?
Yeah, because I'm waiting for them to get into position before I set everything on fire.
Okay, so yeah, give me a perception. Give me a perception, and whoever's gonna do the hand signaling, give me a performance.
Okay.
Oh! I'm gonna see everything.
Oh,
All right. Is Zara gonna do it or Aram?
I mean, I can try. Is it performance?
Performance, yeah.
Probably your
Okay.
favorite skill.
So I try.
I mean, your least favorite skill.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see my tiny arms
Yeah,
from that far away.
So I'm not sure if you got if you guys took into account distance, but you are at about
Yeah, I was
900 plus feet, and you see Stabby kind of notices that he's moving a bit, but can't quite make out the hand signals.
Let's.
Are you saying to go ahead or to not go ahead?
Oh God.
Let's move closer. I'm going to signal no.
No.
Wait, no, not that. To Stabby, and we move closer.
Well,
Oh no!
all right, Stabby, give me another perception.
Oh no!
So
I'm glad that I couldn't see
you can. I could be really cruel right now and insist that you role play this. So yeah, actually give give me an intelligence check, Stabby. Give me an intelligence check.
Edison, maybe you won't be able to play.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, so Aram tries desperately to tell you to tell you to hold and move to move closer, but unfortunately you seem to think that he's telling you to go.
Oh.
Right. I pick my tinderbox and start lighting
Oh my God.
4 or 5 torches on fire. Then I take another look, like, are you sure, guys? And then
I
start dropping them onto the tent as far as I can bring them.
Okay, seeing the fire, we sprint.
No. We have to
Wait,
check
wait,
if the
true.
if the guards are.
All right, so let me make a few rolls on my end here. All right. All right, so Stabby, give you some range attacks.
ranged attack.
I mean, you're trying to throw some torches onto some huts here.
Of course. So my ranged attack is that standard. Let's see. Dexterity bonus, and yeah, I guess it's just a dexterity check, right?
Yeah, I guess pretty much just a dexterity check. Go on.
Okay.
All right. So how many torches did you throw?
Did I say 5? I think I said 5.
All right. Give me 4 more. All right. So one of them did actually come in contact with the roof of this hut right here.
Oh
and
no.
the other three just kind of fell to the ground.
Okay. And
Um,
the fifth one?
well, sorry, the other four didn't really, just kind of fell to
Oh,
the
okay.
brush. Uh, so the hots aren't really that flammable. Um, I mean, you don't think of a campfire. There's not really a whole lot of tinder on top of the hut um, roof, so it might take a while for it to catch. But some small fires start to perk up on the dry grass.
Oh.
A few of the kobolds start running around making a noise. You know, try to get water pails and such. You cause a slight commotion in this area so far, but it's not causing enough of a disturbance to draw the attention of the rest of the camp just yet.
And I guess Aram looks at the guard tower to see if they're like how attent they are to the ridge. I guess to see if we move up.
Give me a perception. You can't really tell a whole lot of activity from here. No, nothing out of the ordinary. And the gold draconic creature here just continues to languish.
So, as there is at least a bit of commotion, I'm gonna start slowly creeping up.
We're like 900 feet away, right?
Yeah,
Or something.
Yeah, you're at least 900 feet away from there.
I'm just gonna start slowly creeping up behind my branch.
Well, I'm going to, as stealthily as I can, move up.
Okay, what are you doing, Stabby?
Okay. I'm looking to see what the other team is doing. And if they are moving into position, then I'll try to catch up with them.
All right, well, perception.
Okay.
God, these
In the
rolls, man.
In the fading light, you can kind of see movement atop the ridge, which you assume is them going in this
I'll
direction.
Sprinting. How
All right.
fast can I get there?
Okay. Well, let's see. You can. You run. I'd say you get there probably in like, pretty quickly. So you probably catch up to them while they're by the time they get to about here.
So can we keep on going slowly?
Yeah, you can keep on going. Are you? Who's so far? Arms did a stealth check, and he's the only one that's done a stealth check. You trying to be quiet?
Yeah, I'm trying to be stealthy.
Is that with advantage or something?
I have no idea why it did it that way.
I don't know.
Oh, that's what disadvantage because I have armor and
Holy shit!
This is screwed. This is never gonna work.
yeah, this is never.
I was gonna say that from the start, but
Hey, we're doing the best we can. Let's keep going.
Unfortunately, luck is not on your side as you pass over the entrance to the cave.
oh my God.
The dwarf's armor squeaks in just the right, or the wrong time,
Just wrong.
and suddenly there's shouts that, "Hey, intruders on the ridge! Intruders on the ridge!"
God damn it!
Oh my God.
And now you
Pull
really
out my sword.
do notice the guards jumping into action, coming down the guard tower and making their way to you. Now you really do have the attention of the camp.
Of the whole camp.
Fantastic.
Well, at least as the alarm is slowly spreading this way.
Yeah.
Stupid
So the
armor.
plan is working perfectly.
And so now,
It's a weird distraction.
what I need the three of you to do is give me each a charisma check.
A
Charisma?
check.
I'm gonna bring out the smolder.
Small-
Charisma.
Charismatic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, la puñeta.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
is the stream family friendly? Can I not curse, or is cursing
Oh no,
alright?
by all means, curse.
Okay.
Yeah, especially in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially in Spanish.
Just
So-
in Spanish, 'cause they don't.
Am I like the only one here that's not fluent in Spanish? Just out of curiosity.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, why would I say I think so? Yeah. I
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity. Okay, yeah. So you guys,
Yeah.
I would estimate you guys think fast. You guys got about 5 minutes before you start having to deal with some very not happy guards, and
All
more
right,
and,
so-
and and more of the camp are starting to make towards the ladder too.
Yeah, so that's
That's
gonna be the
perfect.
choke point. Yeah, that's actually good for us, because we have the
Well,
upper ground.
okay, good point.
Right.
So, yeah, I start running towards. As I run towards the little tower. How many guards do I see coming towards us?
Whoa.
Whoa, wait! First off, you're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
going.
yeah.
You're not getting that far. Okay, you can't.
No, I was just planning and just moved.
Okay, so you see 5 guards come down from this tower,
Okay.
and a group too many for you to realistically fight.
Take 'em.
Start moving towards the ladder, and also start moving towards various points in the cliff wall just to get up the cliff wall.
Okay. So I will stop what I was doing and consider running away.
Okay, get think fast. I'll give you guys.
I'll go. I said, RM screams, "Let's go!" and starts running south.
Yeah.
So we're just bailing.
Yeah.
Yeah, bail. I throw my branch over the over the cliff and just start running.
All right, so stealth's out the window. So, how about giving me a strength check to see if you guys how far you guys can evade pursuit. Now, what's everybody's baseline speed?
I believe 30 feet.
25.
That would be in description. Oh.
All right, so you,
Yeah.
I have small legs.
so the two of you have a decision right now. Do you go full out, or do you stay with your comrade and go slower?
No, I'll stay with my comrade. I'm also 25 feet speed.
How do I check that? Where is that information?
It's right next to the
Right above the armor class.
attributes.
Oh, you're
what do you
right.
call them? Abilities.
Okay, so yeah, I'm the only
Walking
one
speed.
30 feet. Then never mind. Then I stay with them.
All right, yes.
Standing
So
there.
okay, strength. Zerafina gave me a strength.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Stabby and Arn, give me a
Already
strength
did.
check.
These rolls, man.
RM, save yourself. Tell Governor. What was it, Governor? Yeah, Governor
Nighthill.
Nighthill. What's happened here?
All right,
Tell my family I love them.
all right. So, unfortunately, Stabby is captured,
Stabby is captured.
and they are Zerafina actually holds her own and starts going faster, but Aram starts lagging behind. That dwarven constitution. So give me Zerafina and Aram. Give me 2 more strength checks, or a strength check each.
That's strength. Okay.
Ooh,
Alright.
Arm
They
is
captured today.
Arm is captured again this time. All right, if you Zerafina, if you make 1 more good strength check, you escape. Unfortunately,
Is
no.
that no?
No.
Ah,
So
I'll try my best.
your plan.
Plan B.
So plan B was
The
getting
the
captured,
lady
right?
time
So
the lady of the goddess of luck did not smile upon you guys this time. You are in a attempt to infiltrate the camp. You are captured and taken before one of the leaders of the camp. Oh no, this
I can
woman
take
in
on him.
purple robes and brought in all three of you into this tent right here and for interrogation. So let's see here.
That was my plan all along.
All right. Where are we here? Come on. All right. So she first turns to the elephant in the room. Who are you? What are you? Who sent you?
Oh, no one. We were wandering and came upon the ridge. Uh, then there was shouting and I ran.
All right. So make a deception check.
I already fucking did this something.
Where are you? Alright, where the fuck is your stack? Let's have a look. Alright. So, oh, I don't have the thing up. Right. Deception. Yeah.
Did you get the second screen?
No, I have a second computer set up. My laptop set up right here.
Okay.
All right. She narrows her eyes for a minute. And you're kind I'm not familiar with. What are you doing in these parts?
It is part of my pilgrimage.
All right. Try that deception one more time, buddy. She narrows her eyes and just silently moves along to Stabby. You are a little small to be alone, to be infiltrating this camp. What is your what is your purpose here? Are you trying to act like a cat?
I won't speak.
Give me a performance then.
Yes.
Oh,
Come on.
Cats don't usually wear clothing and carry swords. Go. Next is Serafina. Maybe at least the dwarf will have enough sense to be truthful. What's your purpose here?
I am helping this creature here in his pilgrimage around the world.
See if you lie well.
Why are you stopping us? Why, I tell you. Damn it.
Oh
Come
my
on.
god. No, you blew my cover, Serafina.
I say
You all-
I'm trying to help this creature. Wink,
The-
wink.
The woman just looks at you in all disgust. You all lie terribly. I heard reports of a large hulking individual that fought one of our generals the other night. I assume that that's you, and these are your friends. You are all sentenced to die upon the morning. And with that, the guards take you, and now you are all. Since they don't have any more stocks, you're all just kind of chained to a stake in the ground.
Excellent.
next
Just like we
to
planned.
Just like
the companions that are in your misery are a half elf, the half elf and a gold dragon heritage creature to your next to you that are look to have been both beaten and starved. So,
um,
Edison, welcome to the game.
Thank you, thank you.
So you are now trussed up for the night and sentenced to die in the morning.
All right. You said I was half beaten and starved. How would that affect?
So basically, if your base speed is pretty much down to 20 for the moment, disadvantage on attack rolls, and you kind of have the stats of a commoner. So pretty much,
Oh no.
you could fight, like do unarmed strikes and stuff, but you're for the moment now Arm's a cleric, so if he can, he might be able to help you out a little bit. But
How? All right.
how much? Sorry.
No, no, no. Go ahead.
Um, do we have our stuff? Did they just like chain us and that's it?
obvious weapons are gone.
Okay.
no, my axe.
We have another rescue.
Yeah.
All right,
Um,
so
Uh,
you now have a some prison buddies.
Yeah.
Arm says hello.
You said
new
you
friend."
said
Your
that.
token. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I gotta.
It-
Yeah,
It's
you should
already
have
there,
control of that one right here.
Okay. Okay. Even though I can't like change the name to get it to link with D&D Beyond.
Hold on. I'll just. The name should be your. Should be Balthazar.
1 second.
Balthar's.
All right, let me roll just to see.
Can I
Oh,
take
there
a
you
second to
go.
go to the restroom real
Okay.
fast? It's just
Yeah. Actually, it's about 9 o'clock. You guys want to take 5 minutes?
that'll work. Yeah.
All right. I know Edison, you just got here, but
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
If you'll stay a little bit, I'd like to ask you a couple things first.
sure. Good. I'll stay online. Everyone else, take 5 and
Yeah.
come on
I
back
got the one.
and ready to try to escape before you die.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, Edison?
How are you?
I'm not bad. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
All right. So as of right now, the stats of a commoner. All right. Would I still be able to, for example, if since you mentioned we're tied at wooden stakes, right?
Yeah. Well,
Would I?
you're trussed up like the half elf next to you. So you're you've ever seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
So remember the group that like flayed people?
Uh huh.
That kind of like crossed X, like
Crucified.
yeah,
Sort of
on
like
like
a
an yeah on like an X of boards. You're just not you're just being flayed. You're not being flayed. You're strung up like that.
Okay. Because what I was thinking or what I wanted to ask was, um, if I would still be able to, for example, use my breath weapon, since that is still a thing.
Yeah. That's a recharge. Let me. What's the stats for that for a dragonborn? Is that
It states. Oh no, give me one
yeah? Can you
second.
post that in the?
Oh, of
There we
course.
go. All right. Taking an attack action, you can replace one of your attacks. Okay. So you're what a 15,
In this
50 foot
case,
cone of
fire.
fire? Yeah.
Yeah. A
All
number of
right.
times equals to your proficiency, which is 2 as of the moment. And I
Yeah.
just wanted to know if I could still do that, because if that's the case, then I'll see maybe if I can think of something if they're weaponless as well.
Yeah, I will let you, that's that's not really a, a strength-based thing, so I will let you do that. How about give you, since you are kind of in a sorry beaten star state, how about
Which would
a
be even better, because I mean, what I truly have in mind is if the distance matches up, because if we're close to each other, if I could even limit the amount of flames just a little bit to see if with godlike accuracy could get on one of their ropes to break it or something, so that one of them, without starting a major blaze, could then.
all right. So first off, how about we take this roll by roll? How about if
Right.
that's your plan? Um, hmm. Do a
But
con-
if anything, we could wait for them to be here
Yeah. Okay.
fully.
Well, I'll let you do it. I'm just like, and I think I have a good fair way to see if to reflect attempting to do it. So yeah, we'll wait till everybody else gets back. Actually, if you don't have no more questions, I'm gonna go get me some water.
All right, no,
All
go
right.
ahead.
So yep, Twitch viewers, just hang in there, and we'll be back momentarily to see if these intrepid adventurers get out of the pickle they find themselves in.
A ver cómo salimos de esa.
Right. How do
Yeah.
we get out of this?
Well, I didn't take my weapons.
They. Well, they did take. Well, your claws.
Yeah.
You still have them, but I don't have my axe, so
Yeah.
it's
I don't
not
have my
good.
mace.
It's not good.
But you have your gods.
All right, we all back?
Yes, we are.
Yep.
All right.
I have a plan A, B, and C just in case.
All right.
Hmm.
With this crowd, I think you said you'll probably be on D before long.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wait, crap! Listen, I'll be right back. I'm gonna be close by.
Are we under like direct supervision right now? Is the bad guy
um,
still here?
you're within sight of the guards over here, but their attention is more on keeping people away from the tent.
Hmm.
Other than that, no, no one's directly observing you.
By the way that you described that I was hung up, my hands may be bound, but my fingers are. I can still move my fingers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Burn them all.
So okay, so wait, I'm just gonna. So pretty much the picture on the intro screen is like
Oh.
is like of the camp.
Ah.
Yeah,
This
the
is the
fingers are
yeah, this
still
is the half elf that's next to you. So you're in a similar
okay.
a similar predicament.
Is he
Oh,
awake?
Balthus is not the half elf. There's
Huh?
the second half elf.
No,
Okay.
he's the gold draconic
The
looking guy.
Dragonborn. Yeah.
Oh,
So next to
you look like a
him,
bad guy. Okay.
next to
He
him,
looks like him right
next to him is a half elf in a similar,
I'm golden.
very.
That's very important. I'm golden.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is the half elf alive?
He appears to be breathing
Is he awake?
barely.
Gorlami.
Gorlami.
Is that you?
I thought he said
Is that
Konami.
you?
What the fuck?
Gorlami. Is that you?
Who speaks? How do you know my name?
Yes. We've been looking for you.
We're here to rescue you.
Nessim said, yes, we're here to rescue you.
Where you to rescue?
Do not panic.
We're here.
Was it Leosin who sent us?
No, no, he
No,
is
Nessim.
Leosin.
He is
Yeah,
his
he's
Nessim,
Leo. It was Nessim
Nessim Waladra.
Ladra.
How do I know you speak the truth?
He gave us a choker. Does anybody have the choker?
Who took it from the
Can you
monk in the
reach
first
it?
place?
I have it right
I
here.
think Aram. Oh,
I'm just making it up. Ara has it over there.
I think Aram has it, right?
Let me see. Equipment, other protections.
The choker of the lost
I don't
It was
choker.
just a verbal.
Yeah, I think we just said it verbally. I don't know if it was the case. I don't think I wrote it.
All right. Well, one of you has
Yeah.
it. So how about persuasion?
Sorry.
Whoever has it, give me a persuasion.
Okay.
There you go.
If the
I have it.
okay.
All right. He
Wow.
turns a tired gaze towards you and like that and recognizes the choker and says, I appreciate you your attempt to rescue, but it looks like we were all in the same boat now.
Fear not, my friend, because we have a plan. Can you fight?
I have been beaten and starved for days. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much help I can be.
Alright.
Neither am I, but I was waiting for a chance
Ah, it speaks.
to be able to do something as well. Now that maybe the three of you are here, we could make something of it. And I'm gonna try and see, weary-eyed as I am, to see if there's anybody at least like paying close attention to us at the moment.
Oh, give me a perception. All right. No one is looking at you directly, as far as you can tell.
Is
And
it night
they-
already?
They are simply tied to a wooden stake, right? They're the ones that
Yeah,
are-
they're tied like with a chain, so chain and a lock. Like they're bound by their wrists, and the end
Okay.
all on one chain. So it's not like there are three separate chains, but like all on in a line,
Okay.
and the end of the chain is attached to a wooden stake.
Amateurs.
All right. I am gonna.
It says the veteran of warfare.
Exactly.
Should have killed us
yeah.
instead.
Sorry, Edison, you were saying?
No, it's okay. I'm thinking the chain, since Serafina is smaller than the rest, is it proportionately like?
The chains are tight enough around each wrist where, I mean, you get a good roll. I'm not gonna. I can't say it can't
Is it
happen, but it would be difficult to squirm out of.
okay? Well, I'm gonna try and whisper under my breath a small incantation and wiggle my hand to cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna try and see if it's possible. First of all, if the Mage Hand could try and move the chain a little bit or move it to give them a little bit of wiggle room.
Can Mage
Alright.
Hand do
I
that?
see the
Yeah, it
magic.
says
Can the cat do
I
Hold
placed
on.
it
lock picking?
on the
Yes,
tabletop.
that's what I was getting to.
Yeah,
So,
the
Okay.
cat can lockpick. So
Oh,
well, yeah, but he doesn't know that.
right.
okay. Well, wait. Okay, so you're gonna try Mage Hand. Stabby, do you have um your thieves tools?
Yes. So yes. So as soon as I see the magical hand floating about, I get
Oh,
mad and I start like trying to break off of these chains. Is that a mage? Are you a mage? I'm gonna kill you.
well, okay. Okay. First off, let's since we didn't address this before. Um, so we don't. I don't really. I feel a thieves tool set would be something they would try to confiscate. So how about you give me a
You could use
um
your nails if you know how to do it already as it is.
how about you give me just a d20? Just no. Give me a charisma check. See how lucky you are. And we'll say 10. If you DC 10, if you get 10 or higher, it escaped their notice.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, give me a charisma check.
Okay.
See if you keep your
You
They took your tools.
you reach for where you thought the thieves' tools were, only to find them absent.
Okay.
All right. So, but okay, now, Edison, back to you. Let's see. Hand restoration. 30 feet away, you can use the action to control the hand. It can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door, container, container. All right. Yep. You can cast Mage Hand to try to do some wiggle room. Let's see. Who are you casting the mate? Like, who are you?
Well, if they're all bound to one chain, I mean, it would be easier for like all of them. If not, towards the dwarf, because after hearing the cat shout, he's not one I want to let out. Because I don't think the elephant will be able to get out.
All right. So,
I'm sitting passively.
how about
observing this.
you? I'll do it this way. You casting Mage Hand. I will um take that as aiding his escape attempt. So, Zerafina, your choice. You can try to wiggle out of the chains, or dexterity check or strength check. Your choice.
At the time
I
you
can't hear you, buddy.
I'm sorry. So either Dex or Strength.
Yeah, you could try to wiggle out of the chains, or just hulk it and.
So roar burst
Oh.
out of them.
Oh,
Nice.
and I'm helping you. So.
yeah. So that'll. Let me make sure my notes are correct.
So with the help of the mage hand, I undo my shackles. Or
Yeah,
chains.
with the aid of a mysterious spectral hand, your dwarven strength is enough to put stress on the chain to break your bonds.
All right. So I hide the fact that I'm free. So I keep my cool, and I try to release the cat. I try to release Stabby.
I just see like
I say
I see this small black cat trying to intimidate a gold dragonborn, like going.
Yeah.
yeah. I say stay calm, Stabby.
Yeah.
I'm
Aram
gonna
leans
try
in
to
and
get you out.
whispers to Stabby,
I'm gonna try
calm
to get you
down,
out.
little one.
Okay.
We have to get out
The
first. After that, you
the
can
mage
do
hand's
whatever you want to the
a
dragon.
duration, right?
Mage hand
Let me
is.
see. Yeah, just like that text doesn't like give the
The mage
whole.
hand is still
I
active, so I'm gonna still
think it stays.
help Serafina
Okay, yeah.
with the
So
chains.
you give me another aided strength check.
Who is it? Who is doing it? Is it me?
I think so. Yeah, he said that they were gonna help you.
Okay.
It was Stabby.
Strength or
Ooh,
With advantage?
yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you advantage.
Oh,
Oh, there you
there
go.
you go.
So
Yep.
that one's a little tougher. Your wrists are your hands are a little weak from the loss of blood flow, so it takes you
Ouch.
an extra minute. But eventually, yep, you hulk those chains open too.
All right. Don't stab, Stabby. Don't stab.
That would actually be very interesting just to see how
Well,
you.
Stabbies are little murderous ball of fluff. This
Yep.
game.
Yeah.
okay. um, I get close. Can I get closer to the Dragon King? Not King. Dragon. Dragon.
You've been
Dragon
upgrade. You've that hasn't been upgraded to king apparently.
guy?
Yeah.
That's how it ends.
Yeah, that's season 2. Um,
All right, so are you gonna do another check to help out your elephant friend?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
keep trying.
Um,
yeah, I'll
Aram
help too.
looks around with like a puppy dog eyes, like.
How can I
Wow,
help?
excellent.
All right, so with the aid of some magical mage hand and the dwarven brute strength, the three of you are now free of your bonds.
Okay, now we leave him to die and take
Now we
us.
leave it,
Thank you.
No, not really, not
Serafina.
really.
I wisp away the mage hand.
We release the other two, right?
Thank you, wizard.
Do we have to roll for that?
Having
So-
said I'm a wizard.
What was that? What was that, Renee?
To release the other two.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll try to.
they're a little,
release.
their bonds are a little more complicated.
Oh, yeah, they're.
I'm going to roll. I want to like to look around to just see if the commotion has caused any notice of us. Would that be perception?
Yeah, perception. So far, no one has noticed. No one's really keeping a close eye on you. They pretty much all think you're pretty well secured.
Okay.
Is it night already?
Yeah. At this point, it's night.
All right.
Okay.
I asked the not wizard, so why are you casting wizard magic?
Given the situation we all are in, I really think that could be something you can ask later. Unless you want to spend more time here, in which case, by all means.
I don't trust you, wizard.
And
But
I
I'll
don't
help
trust
you
you,
escape.
Cat, but I helped you.
I'll help you escape. You did help me, so. I start clawing and biting on his ropes as best I can. What do I?
You get a chipped tooth because they're not rope. He's like bound by
Oh, damn it!
manacles to the to the top to the the wood.
Ouch.
Okay, I wouldn't do that. So instead, I'll punch the wooden beam and break it.
Hiya.
Wouldn't be.
All right.
Choppy, choppy.
Is that really what you do?
Sure.
Sure.
All right,
Except for the last part, probably, I guess.
make an attack roll to see if to see how successful you are.
As he's doing that,
No, I'm not yelling. I'm just
Could
saying. Yeah.
could I use prestidigitation to make the bonds cold?
Oh.
If they're
Um,
actual like non-living material, I could technically make them either cold or hot or
let's see, where are we? Sensory, puff of wind, faint music noise, odor, use it.
the second paragraph. You chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material. I want to chill it.
Um, chill, yes, but if you're thinking of fatiguing metal with that, I'm not sure that that would be enough to do that.
No, I imagine not, but maybe just so the cat feels better.
I mean,
It's pure metal.
it's your cantrip. If you feel like assuaging
Well, I'm not hitting the
Stabby's
metal.
fragile cat ego, I mean,
Fragile, dangerous cat.
I'm not. I'm hitting the wooden beam.
all right, wait. So if you wanna cast that and make it to try to make it feel better, by all means do so. Let's see here. Okay, Stabby, you hit it, and
Break it.
so now make a stealth check.
I was really quiet,
Well, you're hitting fucking wood.
Okay,
Yeah, I
but
know
I'm
that's very
quiet.
quiet.
so
He
you do
did,
so you
Yeah, the one
did
punch when
connect
it's
you connected with the board of wood, and a dull thud does rings out in the initial area, but luckily no one is around to hear it.
okay. That's not gonna work.
Alan says,
No.
"Careful, Stabby. We can't mess this up."
Okay. Well, you're a mage. What else can you do?
The wood is the wood living and not like living as alive, like healthy, or is it dried out like the dried grass on the floor?
We're talking lumber, like
Flammable or
yeah.
not, or
I would
has
say,
it been treated?
not. I would say flammable. I would say flammable. You
It,
get a good enough flame.
I, are you trying to burn yourself like a witch?
If you guys can't get me out, what other option do I have?
Well,
um,
I don't think the
we-
elf is fireproof. Also, so right.
yes, we
And plus, we're gonna draw attention if we do that.
yeah,
Hmm.
we
So can we try to just like undo the chains, like
let's. I want to
let's
investigate
see.
the chains to see if there's any kind of locking mechanism or something like a weak point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Like a
normal. They're
loose
like a normal
bolt or
manacle,
something.
so it has to
Okay.
fit around the wrist at some point.
Okay. Who has my thieves' tools?
Let's see.
Okay.
Who, you do
Well,
first.
So
That's
it-
a good idea. No, Stabby, you're quite small and stealthy. You could go
And
looking
black.
for
It's night.
yeah, you could go looking for our stuff
Yeah.
while we figure this out, right?
Yeah. Get rid of me. I can
So-
be helpful.
I'm trying. So while this is going on, I crawl to the elf and the dragon thing, and I give them some health. I suppose they need health.
Mm.
I have lay on hands pool, which I have 10 HP to give however I want. So I want to give 5 HP to each.
okay. So let's say that brings for Edison's character, we'll say that brings you up to half health, and you're weaponless, but you can now just move normal speed and normal unarmed strikes, so you're no longer hindered in that capacity. You're not fully health, but you're feeling better.
Of course.
Cool.
And
Um,
the half elf also perks up a bit, and since you're closer, you hear him like, come closer.
I'm closer.
My boot, a knife that they missed.
mm.
I should wear boots.
Oh. So I check his boot for the knife.
And you find a knife.
I get a knife. All right.
Yes, I can use this, right?
So,
To pick the lock.
Stabby, can you use this knife to pick a lock?
Yes, I
Alright.
think so. Let me try it.
I give it to Stabby.
What do I roll, sir?
All right. So I would say a dexterity check. Let's say well, let's see. A normal for this, a normal thieves tool would be a DC 10 dexterity, but since you're not really using a thieves tool, let's say DC 15.
Okay, I'll do. I'll release the wizard first,
All
so
right.
and he can provide better cover. But I'll be watching you. So let me try that first. I almost have it, guys. I can feel it.
Okay. So you dig around the knife tip inside the lock for a good 10 minutes, and it's you're still working. You're still working it, but it's not quite releasing just yet. But okay. So if you want to try again
Let me try the with the elf guys. Maybe that's easier.
with the what?
Could I use the mage hand to help stable the lock for him so he doesn't have to hold the lock and use the knife?
Sure, why not? I'll I'll say that gives him advantage on his next roll.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
You're a smart guy. I'm sure you're
Yeah.
a wizard. Okay, here's my first roll.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on!
Come on, you have advantage on that. Come on. Don't waste the mage hand.
All right. How long does Mage Hand last?
Uh let me see. It's a 1 minute duration, but it's a cantrip.
All right. Yeah. You try again. I mean that you wasted. That's another 10 minutes. So
I'm going to look around again and see if anyone's getting
Yeah.
suspicious.
not that you can tell.
And then I'm gonna kind of like stand holding the chain and the manacles around myself, just kind of like cautiously standing and trying to give maybe cover to Stabby, like standing in between any large grouping of
Okay. Performance.
guards. Yeah. It's better than what I've been rolling, I guess.
Mhm.
You do a wonderful impersonation of a tree stump. All right.
So
So
meanwhile, I'm unlocking the wizard.
oh, you did it again. Sweet. All right. Yes. So you successfully after several attempts the gold dragonborn is now free of his bonds.
Like,
Alright.
stretch out the. Imagine I have a tail. Normally, I'm not supposed to. Right? I stretch out the tail, move out the hands. God,
Yeah,
that's
just
good.
That's the
just
stuff.
just don't call too much attention. I'll try to free the elf now. Is the mage hand still on?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. As you move towards the
Okay.
elf, as you move towards the half elf, he starts to protest, saying, Leave me!
Yeah.
Why
Don't
is
wait!
He's
Don't waste your
delirious.
time! Leave me!"
You're delirious, old man. I keep trying to open it. What can you tell us about this canvas? I'm working on the thing. I'm asking him like, what can you
He's
tell us about the canvas?
like, "I'm not. I got captured on purpose, foolish cat."
Oh, what?
Like I'm trying.
Arm opens his eyes wide.
He's in a weakened state. That explains that he got captured on purpose, and he's at this very moment, gathering information on an observation as from his captors.
Yeah. And what are you observing? The back of a tent?
He gives you a very dry, half elfish look, and just ignores the quip.
We've been sent to gather intel as well, so maybe by gathering you, we'll have some intel.
All right, so the half elf is very unwilling to be rescued right now, but neither is he strong enough to resist if you guys insist.
Yeah, I keep trying to open the damn thing, and I finally roll a 16. Um,
What was it? Um, Arm asks, uh, Gorlami, what was your plan of escape?
yeah, they were gonna kill you in the morning.
And I would have used the knife to help myself escape before then, but I'm not yet done with my investigation.
Well, what else do you need? Because you were almost dead.
Well, he just pretty much repeats the same. Just at the moment he just does he just kind of cantankerous about he doesn't feel he needs rescued. But
Fine.
again, he's not really he's not really in a position to stop you if you decide to kind of carry him away.
Yeah. Um, so where is our stuff?
That's a question.
Yeah, I mean, we must have noticed where they took it.
Um,
Ugh,
he says the most likely place is one of the tents around the other prisoners.
One of the tents around here?
Yeah, in that cluster right there. He
And
says there are 8 other prisoners in the camp, and they're being held here.
oh,
are, are
oh,
are there guards?
I see guards changing the guards every now and then.
okay. Is there an overcoat?
Looks you very confused, and you're a strange furry one.
So, what's going on around here?
Those are just other raider tents.
But
Okay,
is there
but
any
maybe there.
activity or something?
Is there what?
Is there any activity or something? Because I want us to dash to the bushes here.
Yeah.
Um, not heavy. The at this point in time the it's not as chaotic and disorganized as before, but we're not right now. The it's not high alert just yet.
All right.
Okay.
Just yet.
Yeah. So is there like uh clothesline or any clothes or anything that we can use to disguise ourselves,
Nope.
or any other like fluffy pillows or anything like that around?
Fluffy pillows.
Yes.
This is like a
Where
military
you
camp,
are.
not like an inn in Waterdeep. Jeez, man, what do you expect?
Okay. Is there some way we can build a fake prisoner out of anything around here?
Oh, I see where you're going.
I'm not sure this is a mother coming in to tuck in her child.
Um. So let's see here. I would. It's a military camp, so somewhere around here, I would say you could probably find like an archery, like a practice dummy.
Yes, that's perfect.
There
Okay.
we go.
Maybe I see it from here.
Let's say. Hmm. I'm just okay. So I haven't thinking this up on the fly. I have my eyes closed. The first place I click on is where the dummies are.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
No
see
clicks.
anything. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah,
no.
they're way too far away.
Far.
Yeah.
We run a risk of getting captured by bringing them back.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not gonna be able to.
So let's just try to go stealthily move through the night to these bushes right here.
And if we can find weapons on the way, right?
Well, they were in the tents, no?
Well,
Hmm.
random weapons. There must be random
Oh.
weapons around.
Any weapons outside the tents?
Hmm.
Yeah, laying around.
Not that you get to see from where you are.
Okay.
All right.
So
Before we make any moves away, Aram turns to the half elf and says, uh, "You may have your reasons for wanting to stay, but what do you expect us to tell Nessim Waladro when we return to Greenest without you?"
My my dear apprentice would understand my wishes.
Then, against my better judgment, as you wish.
so
So
are
you
we gonna
mean
leave him?
you mean to tell me that if the roles were reversed, you'd leave your student to die?
We are we
Your
are
student.
attempting to fight something greater than ourselves.
But with what troops do you mean to fight if you're gonna let them die every time something else comes up that you're not planning for?
I will say no more on this subject. Take me or don't. Choice is yours. I'm too weak to fight.
So,
Then, how much does he weigh?
Half elf. He's lanky and but not
Yeah.
not. The elephant should probably be able to carry him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Also, if Stavi can get him out, then I'm, I'm gonna
How
take him.
fast can you run carrying someone? Because I could definitely set something on fire. A good fire.
Good
Guys
fire this
tried to do.
Oh, I can
And
tell
we
we're
could
gonna have fun here.
and we could make a run for it.
A magic
But
user after my own heart.
we need our weapons first.
Yeah, we need to. I think we should move cautiously initially. Like we need some equipment.
let me see if I can steal some weapons first. What do you think?
Well, to do that, we have to move first. So
Yeah,
that's
I guess let's move towards the tents, but they'll be potentially looking for us the moment they notice we're not there.
well, maybe if we're stealthy enough.
What if we don't?
It's
Like,
nighttime.
let's just climb the cliff and get out of here.
Oh, but my axe, it's a family heirloom.
Maybe after we tell Governor Nighthill about this place, we can come back with in force. Get it back.
For the axe.
Yeah.
If you guys were the ones that were sent, I don't think there's much of a force to
Yeah.
do anything.
We're just a scouting party. No.
Is that shade?
Just-
Is the new guy casting shade already? Damn. All right.
It's a fragile alliance for now. But he does have a point. We know what state Greenest was left in.
All right. So what are you guys? What are you guys gonna do?
Okay. So what if? What if we climb this cliff, and then I climb down on this cliff, and get your axe?
oh. Would you do that for me?
Of course.
I
If you promise to do the overcoat thing in the future with me.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
I've been wanting to do that.
RM intervenes. I'm not so sure how capable I am to climb a cliff face while
With
carrying an occupant.
With a
With an
half
elf.
elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what if I?
You get the rope
Wizard.
up and then we pull him up.
Yeah, wizard, can you fly?
No.
No. Can you climb?
No.
Oh, crap.
what if
Okay, well,
what if
the
and I
the
pop
okay.
Sorry.
a magical quill in a magical book and I start reading. What if I I use magics on the elephant and instead of having him climb, we could make him jump quicker than what he would actually fall on the edges of the stone. But it's still
Jump
a new
quicker.
spell I learned. I'm not sure if that can even be done.
Is that like a riddle? What?
Yeah,
Fall quicker than he can jump quicker than he could fall.
yeah, like because I imagine the cliff it's not completely like flat. I imagine there are some rocky outcrops
Yes, if you remember
Yeah,
when you
there's
were observing the cliff,
footholds
there's
and
there's
stuff.
there's ample footholds and handholds where climbing doesn't appear to be would appear to not be too difficult.
because what I'm thinking is on casting Featherfall on the elephant. So when he jumps, he actually falls slower than what he's jumping.
Oh,
So he could keep jumping from foothold to foothold. I imagine an elephant
Mm.
could jump better than he could climb, and that would at least take care of both the elf and the elephant.
Hmm.
Because this
I
is what
will.
the actual spell states, and it's up to 5 willing creatures. So we could all try and do that specific thing.
What?
Okay,
That's
5
awesome.
creatures within range. If fallen creatures ready to descend before the spell ends, it takes no falling. Okay. Hmm. I will say that on the surface, I would call for athletics checks, but I see no problem with that. Let's see. Um, how tall? Like, what's the average jumping for 5e in here?
Mm.
I
Uh,
think it's half your movement speed if you're like jumping straight. Mine's 30. That would be 15.
A
uh,
15-foot jump's pretty fucking
that's a pretty high jump.
crazy.
I think it's half. I'm
So
not really sure. Let me see.
all right, jumping. High jump. When you make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength
Mm.
modifier.
oh, wow.
If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, when you make a standing high jump, you can jump only half the distance. Okay, so if you guys get a running start at least 10 feet, you can do a 3 plus your strength modifier.
So I
Oh,
can jump
that's
4 feet.
6 feet for me. Haha.
That's 4 feet for me.
All right, so I will say that his plan has merit using Featherfall in the existing handholds
I could.
and on the cliff face.
Hmm.
And I will just call for athletics checks. Let's see how. Let me see real quick how tall the cliff face is. Um. All right, so it's about 150 feet from
Whoa.
the tall end. So let's say um 3 successful athletics checks each, and you make it without incident. Okay.
Okay.
I
Well,
won't.
Chaos odds. Those are better.
even if we fall, we wouldn't like die of it. But
No, but I mean, but you are trying to make it out as quickly as possible.
see,
So yeah, so I won't even be as a dick and say you need to make 3 consecutive, just 3 attempts,
uh,
3 successful athletics checks.
okay, I haven't cast the feather fall yet.
Yeah,
That's why
wait,
it didn't work.
Serafina, wait, Serafina,
That's why it didn't work.
and
Yeah.
we'll
Trying to
say and we'll
trying to jump.
say we'll set that DC to 12. How about that?
All right, and I choose up to 5 willing creatures. I choose all 4 of us, and the elf, just in case the elf manages
Well,
to rock itself out of the
should
elephant.
we? Oh, but Stabby is gonna come down for the equipment. Then
Mhm.
we're just gonna book it.
No, I'll go up with you and then go back down.
Okay. We're all just headed to the cliff and we're gonna jump.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
So
So
first, it's still 100 feet over open ground. So,
yeah. And
everybody, give
so
me a stealth check first to see if you make it to.
that's what I was
No.
gonna say.
You
Yeah.
make you see if you make it unnoticed to the cliff face.
Luckily, it's dark,
Ooh,
so.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Here we go. Oh, wow! Just a raw 17.
You guys, okay? You guys. Stabby. Unfortunately, it's the black cat that almost butchers the whole thing. But y'all managed to make it to the cliff face undetected.
Well, I don't want to ruin our situation, but Zerafina is our
Yeah,
disadvantage.
I got a 4.
I was looking at the 20. I was looking at the 20.
Yeah.
I rolled
Like they were an
twice
advantage,
by
sadly.
mistake, but yeah, that's a 4.
Alright.
This
The same thing that got us
Cranky thing.
into this
cranky
predicament.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So
I have to get rid of this armor.
halfway to the cliff face, the dwarf's armor yet again gives you away. A creak at the wrong moment, and a cry goes up from somewhere in the camp. The prisoners escaped. The prisoners escaped.
Run for
Bells,
it.
ding,
Get to
ding,
the
ding, ding,
chopper.
ding, ding.
Okay, then
Run for
we
it.
run, run and
for it.
jump.
Get
Yeah,
to the
we
chopper.
have to.
Yeah.
We have to get to
Do-
the chopper.
Do we
Get
have
to
to
the
like
top.
roll something to dash or something, and then the athletics checks?
No, you're not really doing stealth right now, so you make it
Just
there. So
dash.
yeah, just
Okay.
you're there. So now everybody, 3 athletics check, DC
how
12.
close are they to us? The
You
now
got,
that the alarm has been sounded
I would
off.
say you guys got a good 5-minute head start.
Okay,
Alright.
when we're at the minute mark that they're like right behind us, let me know if we're
Mm,
not out by then.
okay, so let's see here. Okay,
Okay,
so
I need to roll mine.
Stabby
Athletics?
made, yeah, athletics, please.
Since I mean, okay, I wanted to use like dexterity
Oh.
since we're like
Oh.
falling slower, but I'll go athletics, right?
Aaron said he couldn't climb. Look at that.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Okay.
so Stabby made 1.
Ooh, I got a crit. Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, Stabby made 1. Serafina made 1.
Aram.
Surprisingly,
Wow.
Aram scooted his ass. Aram scooted
With
his
the L.
ass up the cliff like a spider.
Really
I-
skilled at climbing.
What people didn't
Probably.
expect is I was using my trunk to grab
Oh.
extra footholds and pull myself back to continue
Damn,
jumping.
that's useful.
Okay, so Arm's already up the cliff face. Balthar's is making his way up there too, and the other Stabby and Serafina are lagging
Well,
behind.
we're
so
short. We can reach the foothills. How
All right,
are we
We're
gonna-
so-
tiny, yeah.
I'm gonna put down that dude, Garlami.
Gorlami.
And
all right, so
you see me, I don't have a rope.
Oh, really?
all right, so everybody, some more athletics check from Arm's fine. Everyone else make more athletics check. All right, Serafina made her second.
Not on me.
Okay, so Balthar's is now up the cliff face. Let's see. Stabby's up the cliff face.
I need a third one, right?
You need a third one.
There you go.
There you go. All right, so
Wow, that
You
took
make-
me some time.
Serafina makes it up the cliff face just as the crowd gets to the bottom
Ah,
of the cliff, and the guards of the guard tower start making it up to right here.
Okay. Then I pick up
Run.
Gorlami again, and we run.
All right.
I'm gonna yell at everybody to close their eyes.
Oh god.
close her eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I close
okay.
mine and put my hand on Gorlami's eyes.
How considerate.
All right.
And what? Oh, there we go.
Squill on my face. Oh.
That weaves through the air inside of 30-foot cube within range. Pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. Say the creature becomes charmed for the duration. Wow. Charmed by the spell. Okay. Okay, so
Is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. Up to
we'll
30 feet.
we'll say that you're just because we're getting towards the end of the session anyway, and you guys we'll say that you guys
It's been a shit show up the hill. So
the this
That's
the
not the real measurement on Edison.
the
Tino
spell
Claro, I imagine.
the spell your spell succeeds, and suddenly everyone below and on the ridge top trying to face you just kind of stops and stares at the pretty lights and ooh ah.
Now let's book it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you successfully.
We did one of the things we were here for.
Yeah, and I lost my axe.
Damn
We're
it.
gonna go back for it.
You're right.
All right. So let me get your picture on this map too. Where did it go?
Back
Oh, there we
to
are.
Safety and greenness. Whoa.
Yeah.
Well,
He
Big
is
boss.
the evil dragon.
nah.
I knew it.
All right. All right. So you make it back to Greenest in one piece after so long you don't even hear pursuit. His spell lasts long enough for you to get away clean.
Oh yeah.
How long does it last?
I am
Actually,
so sorry, Serafina.
a minute.
We'll get it back. I mean, we'll get it back, right?
Of
We'll
course.
get it back.
I
don't have
whip
my
out
mace
the
either.
magic cooling book and I say, "Thanks for your help, Medusa." That's the name of my book. She has a name.
Our wizard.
All right. So you make it back
With Gorlami.
with Gorlami in tow. You hand him over to the healers, and you guys have earned a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, yeah.
Where are we exactly? What is this?
Okay, so this
Yeah.
is the pretty much what you missed so far is this town was under siege at the beginning of the campaign by the raiders whose camp you just escaped from. They at the moment at the time of the attack they had the help of a blue dragon who was just kind of there to scare people and didn't actually actively engage in anything. You, on the other hand, Mr. Balthars, you were caught independently, trying to infiltrate the camp on your own, and because you're kind of from a good Alliant Dragon
Yeah.
lineage, you got special treatment. But you were you yourself aside from the person that interrogated the other three, you also saw the same brute walking around the camp that Aram faced. This guy,
Yeah.
who is a blue half dragon,
Mm.
and
That should be
also
interesting.
and I don't have a picture of this one yet up here yet, but also a black half dragon is you've also noticed around the camp too.
Ooh.
But anyway, so
I definitely feel them.
Fatalist.
They,
all right, so actually, wait. So let's real quick. So here's the area real quick that you're in.
Okay.
Okay, so this area, big open area, is the green fields. This road right here is one of the trade routes across the green fields, and Greenest, the town, is like the largest town upon the trade route. So it's a big trade hub, lots of merchandise, and that's kind of its claim right there. This is where the camp was to the south, and so far all you know is they were raiding other towns, to for plunder and loot, and Greenest was just a really nice target.
Okay. All right.
So that camp, is that like their main camp?
All right. So, first off, uh, you guys take a long rest, and you might want to ask the elf, the half
Yeah.
elf.
As they're doing their interrogation during the long rest, I'm gonna casually look around to see if where we're at are any supplies, any specifically any spell scrolls, any spell books, faded or used, but
Um, no spell books, no spell scrolls. This really is. There's no like magic users of note in the town. Let's see. You're in the main fortification, the town keep right here. Gorlami is currently was taken to the Temple of Shantia, which is right here. Um, they don't know you, but they owe the other three, and will gladly resupply them with general adventuring supplies, and you by association.
Yes. We bring new friends.
All right. So next day, you guys get your long rest. You rest up a bit. Next morning, what you doing? What you doing?
no, I believe one of the first. It was a long rest, so I'm gonna swap a little bit of spells from my spell book, the prepared ones at least.
All right.
I'm gonna.
So, um, I want to go to the uh, Major Night Hill, and tell him about our night
All right.
and the info we got, and the rescuing of Gorlami and all of that.
I
All
will
right.
accompany Serafina.
Okay. So Governor Nighthill meets you in the Great Hall of the Keep here, and also takes a moment to summon the Leosin Gorlami, who has rolled in on a with some help. He's still a little weak, and takes your report, and very very gladly, and said thank you for your help and the raid, and the information you provided for the camp is greatly appreciated, and he happily hands you over this promised fee of 250 gold
Oh, right.
to the three of you.
Uh,
Unfortunately, Edison was not a part of that deal, so
Yeah. No, it's all right.
sorry, buddy. All right,
uh,
and Leosin, after the governor departs, he asks for some minute alone with the four of you. And once the governor leaves, very candidly says, thank you for rescuing me last night. I would have preferred to stay and get on my own, but that has sailed, and it's in the past. And I would like to let you know that I am grateful.
thank you very much, Leosin. If you would like to um, begin investigations again, we may still have to return for our friend Serafina's family heirloom.
And he gives you a fairly knowing look and says, "That is indeed what I would like you to do." And he and Pritch goes and starts to explain, like, his again reiterates that he was not there by chance. They nor was he in Greenest by chance in the first place. He has been investigating the cult of the dragon for months, and through diligent research and observation, had a hunch that Greenest would be their next target in the area, as it's a large trading hub, and his intent was to indeed get captured and try to infiltrate the camp. That will not get captured. It was the break away during the fighting and sneak in and kind of blend in with the raiders, and that part went swimmingly until they recognized he didn't belong, and then he was actually captured. But he did learn the information that he was looking for, and that's why he needs your help. So this isn't.
What was that information?
So his suspicions are correct, and this was indeed the call of the camp for the cult of the dragon. And it says and also share some information with you that if you get into trouble, and need some help blending in, the cult members have a little secret handshake of sorts where they extend their right hand with kind of like a 5-finger claw extended out to represent the 5 heads of Tiamat, the goddess of evil dragons.
I shudder at the name,
And then do they
at the mention of her name.
Then they shake like that, or do they?
No, they just pretty much go like this,
Okay, cool.
like finger spread, like that.
Yeah.
All right, so, but that the camp itself was not just cult, but most of the camp was actually just mercenaries hired to fill out the raiding party, including the kobolds, who are fanatic dragon worshippers and kind of just there because dragons. Let's see here. They are this is just one of many groups and many camps raiding along the sword coast, gathering a horde for some reason or another that is yet to be clear.
Would I be able to chime in on that with my knowledge of dragons?
So there's more camps.
You can try. You can make a knowledge intelligence check or history, I guess. All right, so you are kind of confused by this. Your knowledge of the Call of the Dragon. This is not their normal MO. This in the past, the Call of the Dragon their MO has been to try to convince living dragons to the path of being liches, and turning dragons into Dracoliches. This raiding for treasure and focus on living dragons has not been their MO in the past. So you were disturbed by the fact that they're doing something new. And with evil cults, that never bodes well. But he finishes his little report. The half blue dragon that you saw, his name is Langdragosa Cyanrath.
Langdragosa Cyanrath.
Yeah.
Gorlami.
There's also a half black dragon, female half black dragon named Rezmir, Rezmir, and the leader of the camp was the one who interrogated you, Furlam Mondath. So.
Furlam Mondath.
Yeah.
So the two half dragons are like leaders.
They're They're not the leader, but they're high on the food chain.
Like colonels or generals or something. All right, so we have our own half dragon, so maybe
let's not get ahead. You just met the guy. Let's not get ahead of yourself.
No, I'm just thinking out loud.
So he finished out his report of what he knows. Pretty much like the area of his interest that he did not get to investigate was the cave at the back. the the murmur around the camp was that was they called it the nursery, and it was an open secret that the camp's leader intended to hatch a clutch of dragon eggs back there.
Mm, that's
And we don't want that, right?
That would probably be bad.
yeah.
Okay.
Coming from the cult, yeah. From
Yeah.
somewhere else, maybe not so bad.
Hmm.
All right, so after his report, it said this is where I ask you for a favor, adventurers. I'm in no fit state to return to the camp, as you can see. Like after all you've done for already for me personally and for the people of Greenest, I hate to ask anything more from you, but there's great need, and I dare to hope that you can aid me one more time. I need you to return to the cultist camp. You know your way there by now, and if the cultists are preparing to conduct another raid, or a large body of them marches away, or if anything substantial is carried into or out of that cave, I would like to know about it. If you have a chance to get into the camp and look around again, that would be the ideal way to spot anything that's changed. I don't recommend letting yourselves get captured.
Of course.
Yes. That.
We could do that, certainly.
And to sweeten the pot, he's willing to pay you 150 gold apiece.
What? These people are rich.
Oh, I guess it is a trading hub.
Apparently.
Then I accept, and I assume we accept.
Yeah.
As long as, of course, our half-dragon friend would care to accompany. But I'm certain, if not, Serafina, Stabby, and I
Well,
will continue.
Tiamat was mentioned. I definitely do need to see what actually is happening. I wasn't in the camp for visiting reasons. Um, what I'm thinking is, would the raiders know the value of a spell book?
Well, like your
Would it
particular
would
spell
it
book?
would it be possible for me to, not necessarily me? I would have to get painted because I don't think they would even speak to me if they saw I was golden.
Yeah.
Um, Somebody to bring the spell book in and walk in as if they were offering that as tribute for she who shall not be named.
It's always something you can keep in mind and discuss with your compatriots and your new compatriots.
Yeah.
Or does
That would.
anybody here have uh, red paint?
Hmm.
I don't even have paper or anything like that. That quill.
We could maybe stop by someone in the town before we leave. If you'd need some paint.
Maybe you can use a cloak or an overcoat.
How am I gonna tuck away my tail?
Yep.
I could wrap it around my waist.
Oh, because you want to. Okay, okay. Now I get it.
All right. Well, but that
Well,
would.
Can you do something with prestidigitation or anything like that? You can't, right?
I think so, yeah, because it says I can make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object or surface for 1 hour. If the DM lets me paint myself red with prestidigitation,
Scale by
that's
scale.
definitely something I'd go for.
All right. Well, you guys like we're winding down for the night, so you guys can discuss this for next session. Um, but anyway, so and Leosin says one last thing that so far it's been rumor, but I didn't hear a whole lot about it. But I did hear a point of interest for the cult was further afield in the green fields. About a day and a half a day and a half to the west of Greenest. Something that they sent. It seems they sent a scouting party to investigate some old ruin or temple that they found that was of interest to the cult.
Hmm.
Okay.
Maybe we can stop by on our way.
It was west of Green, like west of the camp or west of Greenest?
West of Greenest.
West of
Alright.
Greenest. Okay.